Morning and welcome back to the vlogs. It's a sunny day, it's 8:25 and I'm going for a ride. So I'm in preparation for Ride London 2024. Those who don't know Ride London is, it's basically London Marathon, which is today on bikes. And I've got some training to do because I'm going to do the 100-mile route. So today's the zone 2 ride, which is lovely, just nice and steady, which is kind of awkward because like you always feel you want to push beyond zone 2 and go into zone 3 and zone 4, makes it more fun, but it's not about that. It's about endurance, it's about VO2 capacity, it's about longevity, it's about zone 2 for a couple of hours. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to try and record a poem as well, maybe, I'm not sure. But I'm going to do my zone 2 ride, we'll see. Let's go. Five minutes into the ride and I'm ready in zone 3, climbing a little hill, so yeah, need to relax a little bit. Don't you just love the forest? It's got so much smells, colours, textures, sounds. My good friend Tom was telling me about an app that can recognise... Oh, that car's coming. Yeah, where was I? My good riding buddy Tom was telling me about an app that can recognise different bird sounds. I think that's so cool. So, you can listen to this and then tell me which bird it is, and I can learn about the bird. So I'm gonna get that app. I might put a link in my description. Nearly there. Yay! The summit. Descending Dawes Hill. Beast of a hill. Sit tight. Yippee! Yippee! Good descent, good control. Pardon the dribbling, but I've just climbed the infamous Mott Street and it was really good. I can see the progress. I can see how the weight training, the resistance training, the squatting, the deadlifting, it's all paying off. So get in the gym, cyclists, get in the gym. I've decided I'm not gonna record the poem on the bike today. Try something different. I'm gonna just take some beautiful B-roll and then lay the poem over the top. Morning. Morning. That's the plan.
You gotta find joy in the sorrow. Hear the laughter beneath the cries. Embrace today and dream of tomorrow. Each foolish second is precious to the wise.
It's good to be out.
You gotta find the sugar in the salt bowl. Unwrap the smile beneath the frown. You gotta throw your hat over the wall. You gotta listen to the warrior and silence the clown.
I often spot deer around here. None today though.
You gotta find warmth in the rain. Even when you're soaked to the bone. You gotta use your internal sat-nav when the lighthouse fails on your way home.
I like this cyclist in front of me's pace. Nice and steady, nice and steady.
You gotta keep dancing when the music is just a memory. And there's no one left on the dance floor. You gotta arm yourself with bullets of love. You gotta find peace as you go to war.
I have to say the cars have been very friendly this morning, giving me a wide berth. Love it.
You gotta ride the broken merry-go-round. Trot Gallop, take it to its top speed. And when it comes to a sudden stop, only then will you be freed.
So I was listening to a BBC radio. Let me turn off the light. So about a week ago, I was listening to BBC Radio 4 in the car, and this wonderful woman on there, I think it was on Woman's Hour, African Caribbean woman, and I don't remember her name, but she was a midwife. She was some sort of senior midwife. She's retired now, but she was talking about her life as a midwife and her experiences with mothers who experienced stillbirth. So it was a profound conversation, and she expressed that she had experienced stillbirth. She lost a child, and she said that in those days, when she was pregnant with her child who sadly didn't make it into the world alive, and she said in those days, oh, hey fella, steady. She said in those days, when the baby was stillborn, the nurses and doctors would just take the baby from the mother, and the mother would never see the baby again. I just had to sit in the car and just hold that. And she talks about how profound that was. That's just the way it was. There was no kind of time to hold the baby for a while and just kind of say bye-bye. It was just, the baby was taken and you never saw the baby again. And she talks about many years later, she found out where her child was buried. It was in a mass grave of babies. Anyway, during the conversation, that wind's a bit strong. That wind's a bit strong. Let it die down. Find somewhere, take shelter. Anyway, during that conversation, I'm sorry if the wind is quite distracting. Die down, wind. Anyway, during the conversation, she said something that really touched me. She said, you know, for it all, you've got to find joy in the sorrow. You've got to find some joy in the sorrow. I know we've heard that before, but it kind of resonated in that particular conversation. And I wrote that down, and then came this poem. How fitting. So after that conversation about where the idea for the poem came from, I saw this bench where I'm going to sit down and have my snack, have my cake and tea, and yeah. So I'm going to enjoy some peace on the green. Tell you, it's bloody freezing today. Yeah, what's going on? It's nearly May. Freezing today, it's nearly May. Hey! Whoa. Cheers. The cake is a new concoction. I like making cakes. I normally make carrot cake when I go cycling, or date slice. The cake is carrot and can't remember that red one, that red vegetable, that really red crimson vegetable. Beetroot, carrot and beetroot, and a little bit of coconut, organic designated, anyway, I can't pronounce that. Coconut. It's a good, gorgeous cake. So, I hope you've enjoyed today's outing, today's vlog. See you soon. Remember, like it if you liked it, and if you don't like it, still like it. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, you know what you've got to do. Keep pedaling.